Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Today we doing a full glam look with a deep brown smoky eye and bold red lips. This look is perfect for a date night, Valentine's Day, or even a girl's night out. I'll be walking through the whole process, step by step, sharing tips on how I do my makeup. Let's get into it. So I'm starting off with my skin prep already done. What I'm putting on now is the BYOMA Liptide lip mask. It's perfect for deeply moisturizing my lips, which gonna give me a smooth base for my matte lipstick later on in the video. Next is primer. So today I'm layering two primers with different benefits. The first one I went in with was the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer with 4% Niacinamide. This is one of my go-to primers because it's going to help my foundation stay in place, and I do have some uneven skin tones like redness and darkness around my eyes, so this is going to go in and just balance my skin tone out. The second primer was the TULA Face Filter Primer, and this is just going to hydrate my skin even more, and it also smooths the skin by blurring the look of pores and fine lines. For foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Foundation in two shades to get my perfect match. This is one of my go-to everyday foundations, and I choose Dewy instead of matte because my skin type is dry, so I need something that's going to be hydrating and also smooth any skin texture or rough spots. This foundation also leaves a natural glow. I'm using a Real Technique expert face brush to go ahead and blend that into my skin, and as y'all can see, like, it's a perfect match, those two shades. I really blend my makeup for a long time because I want to make sure that it looks good on my skin. I really believe that the foundation sets you up for a good outcome in makeup, so I try to focus my attention on blending my foundation perfectly. After I go in with my brush, I like to go in with a damp Real Techniques beauty blender. And the purpose of this is to make sure that it's blended, but also pick up any excess product. To conceal, I'm using the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer in the shade 150. I don't like too much under my eyes, so I'm going to go in and make arrows at the corner of my eye. I'm going to put some in a line down my nose, on my forehead, and my chin. I could have went in with a lighter shade, but since I'm focusing on my lips and eyes being dramatic, I just went in and did my regular base. So I'm just going in and putting in a little brightness. I'm using my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. This is a full coverage concealer, but it's still flexible and allows you to blend it out easily. As you can see, I do wait to blend in my concealer under my eyes last. So the order I go in is the bridge of my nose, then I blend it up into my forehead, I go down to my chin, and then I go and start on my eyes. The reason that I do this is because I want to allow that concealer to sit and warm up into my skin. This is going to help with blending, it's going to help with coverage, and it's also going to help the concealer to cover up the lines under my eyes. You also don't want to start blending right under your eye. I start at the end of my concealer and blend it down and out, and I work my way up as I'm spreading that concealer because you don't want to pack everything under your eye. That is what's going to bring out those lines and the cakey look. After I've blended everything, I take the excess concealer and I blend it onto my eyelid as a base for my eyeshadow. And anything that I do to one side, I'm going to do to the other side. And just to further make sure there isn't a line of demarcation, I take my foundation brush and I blend the ends of my concealer. Then I do the same thing that I did with my foundation. I take my damp sponge and I go in, blend further, and get any excess product. To set everything, I'm going in with the Mercier translucent loose setting powder, and this powder is a classic for a reason. It locks in your makeup and it doesn't give flashback. So I'm going in with a light layer first just to set. I'm using my brush and I'm dusting it where I put my concealer. Then I go in and bake. And if y'all can see, I'm moving in between my concealer brush and dusting the concealer on. So I do this because as the concealer set, it might shift, it might crack, and I want to make sure that it's smooth before I set it with the loose powder. So I do set first, then I do bake. I'm going to take my beauty blender now and I'm going to put a heavy layer of loose powder under my eyes. This is going to do two things. I've already said, so right here I'm just doing the baking process so that I can lighten the areas that I want to. And also for my under eye, it's because I'm doing a dramatic look and using dark colors for my eyeshadow. With this layer, I'll be able to dust off that eyeshadow that fell without messing up the base of my makeup. So most of my colors are going to come from this Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going in with a Morphe M44 brush and I'm taking my two base shades, which is Butter and Pukey. These shades are very buildable. For this deep smoky eye, I'm going to be going in with a few shades of brown. You really only need about 3 or 4, but I use quite a bit. So I go in multiple times with those same shades. Using the same brush, I'm going into my crease with Hunt. This is going to deepen it up, but also give it a reddish oranges undertone to my base. And I go in and build that up as well. In between shades, I am going back with my previous colors and making sure it's all well blended together. I'm going to pick up the shade Mocha with my M330 brush. This is a smaller, more compact brush, but it's still nice and fluffy. I'm going to take that deeper shade of brown directly onto my lid, and I'm just going to blend it up into my crease. And again, these are very blendable, so I'm going in a couple times just to make sure that color pops out. And I'm even going to dip into Chip. It's a darker brown, and I'm going to blend that into Mocha in the same areas. I'm going to mix two browns. For the last shade, I'm picking up Central Park and Soda Pop with my M507 brush. It's a very small, compact brush. And again, I'm focusing this on my lid and moving it up to blend it with the other colors. It's really giving like a ashy black, but these are all browns. Very heavy smoky eye. I'm going in and lining my under eye with a random black eyeliner pencil that I got from the beauty supply, and I'm just gonna go ahead and darken. This is gonna add a deeper depth to this smoky eye look. Then I'm gonna go in with those last few shades of brown just to add some color under my eye. We don't want the top to be bold and smoky, and then just the bare under eye. And like I was saying before, this loose powder is just going to catch all that fallout from my eyeshadow. The next palette I'm going into is the Morphe in James Charles palette. I'm just going to go ahead and highlight the inner corners of my eye with the shade Ring Light and a flat brush. I'm done with my eyes for now. I'm going to go in and start to contour. So I'm taking my Maybelline City Bronzer in the shade 300, and I'm just going to go ahead and start to put some color back into my face. I am using a big angle brush just to get my cheekbones, and I put a little bit on my forehead, and then I'm going in with an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush just to create a precise line with that same bronzer to contour my nose. I go ahead and blend that out and up into my eyelid. My nose is a little crooked, so I have to pay close attention to how I'm highlighting and contouring my nose. And then I go in with my foundation brush just to try to blend those harsh contour lines out. To dust off all that loose powder and to set everything, I'm going in with this LA Girl HD pressed powder. I don't know the shade because this is so old and the label came off of it, but I'm just going to go ahead and set my whole face with that. Now I'm going to go in with my blush, and this is like a red orange, burnt orange shade just to match my eyeshadow and my lips. And I'm going to blend it upwards onto my cheekbone and take that same face brush with whatever pressed powder is left over and blend it out. Now moving back to the eyes, for liner I'm using the NYX Epic Wear eyeliner. I am not a big fan of eyeliner. For the last couple years I actually been going without eyeliner, just doing my eyeshadow and putting on some really cute lashes. But today I decided to give myself a really nice wing since I am going very dark today. Just gonna put a little more depth into that smoky eye. And then I also did a cat eye in the corner. My eyebrows is always one of the last steps that I do. I'm going in with LA Colors brown eyebrow pencil. I lightly trace the bottom and top of my eyebrow, and then I go in with light strokes to fill in the hairs on my eyebrows, starting real light in the front and then getting heavier as I go to the tail of my eyebrow. And I go in with a brush so that I can blend out that pencil in my eyebrows. Now for the lips, we are doing this ombre bright bold red lips. I went in with so many products, but the first thing that I'm using is a Morphe lip pencil in the shade Heckle. That just needs to be a dark burgundy, a dark red, or you can even use a brown or a black for that. And then I'm going in and filling in the rest of my lip with a red lip liner from NYX in the shade Spicy. And then I'm going to take this random red lipstick. It came in a gift set. I don't know the name of the company. And then for the star of the show, I'm going in with an even brighter red. This is the Milani Amore Satin Matte Lip Cream. This is going to make that red lip pop. It's bright, it's bold, and I did put a little bit too much on and it got rid of the dark liner. So I'm gonna go in with a second matte lip. This is the Morphe Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Mood. A lot of these products that I use today are older products, so they might be discontinued or in different shades or in different packaging. If you have similar items, then just replace it for what I use today. But this is the end result: a deep smoky brown eye paired with a bold red lip. It's dramatic, it's sultry, and it's giving date night energy. Let me know where you will wear this to. If you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.